Welcome, it's JBTV here, Jimmy. Thank you very much for stopping in and watching the video. I'm going to do a little bit of Tor 8 grinding on my main account. Haven't had any time to play this week. Got almost 45 hours. Still got about 9 or 10 more hours to go this week. I am just going to play a couple rounds here. I got a little bit of time before I got to go into work again today and work until late. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope you had a great week. I hope if you work like my wife and I do, I hope you had a little more relaxing week of work than what we've had. We've had a lot of hours. Been really busy. And I got a second monitor hooked up in my room here now where I play the game and stuff at and do the streaming from. The second screen for some reason is driving me nuts. It is kind of going in and out. It's kind of going black and back on, but it's not affecting the connection or stream or anything from what I can tell. But if you don't mind, if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. I'm getting so close to the milestone mark. I'm at 61 and holding. So close to getting to that 100 subscriber mark. Hopefully it'll take off from there. Something I will never do. I'll never be somebody else. I'm always going to be me. I hope you like that. I don't lie to nobody. I don't hide nothing. I tell you like it is, good or bad. Hi, baby girl, I love you. Anybody comes in and sees the chat after I'm done with the streaming, my wife just came in to say hello. And happy Valentine's Day to you too, sweetheart. I actually thought I was on private. You better have that bell icon rang over there. All right, have a good day. I love you. Anytime I play somebody with the name of Jimmy, I've got to invite them. Go about 9 rings. And hit it great. Welcome, any viewers. Feel free to come in and join the chat and say, hey, let me know who you are. It shows I got 2 people. I think one of them's me. And my screen keeps blinking off and on. Maybe it's something to do with Streamlabs. Streamlabs OBS. Good old technology. Or that was a suck shot. Oh, God. Wow. What a way to start. Gonna hit good and win it. Whoops. I have no choice but to take it. Welcome, welcome in, anybody viewing. I sure I got a couple people in here. Feel free to say hey in the chat. I would appreciate it. Let me know who you are. I haven't had any time this week to play. I've been working too much. Haven't had any time in between calls and stuff that I do for work to play any games. Figured I'd get a couple games in before I got to go back to work again. Mr. Great Shot. Hey, thank you very much for the good luck. How are you? Appreciate you coming in. I've seen you in many, many other streams. I greatly appreciate you coming in. 6'5". Everything is great on my side as well, sir. I appreciate that. If you're married or girlfriend or whatever the case may be, I hope you're having a good Valentine's Day with them. I got to see my wife before she took off for work. She left me my little gifts in the closet when I came home late last night from work, and I left hers out there on the table, so when she was leaving for work, fun stuff when everybody's got to work. She unfortunately had to go to work at 5:30 in the morning, and I've been up since she left. I couldn't go back to sleep. Very cool. My wife and I have been together 12 and a half, almost 13 years, married for 9 now. We're going to be going on that 10-year mark coming up November 6th. Day before my birthday, November 7th, I'll be 50. Welcome in to all the new viewers coming in. I appreciate everybody stopping in. Feel free to say hey in the chat. Let me know who you are. Hope you're having a good Valentine's Day. I'm just playing a little Tour 8 before I got to get ready for work soon. The steaks part sound good. I don't know so much about the 50 part. My wife was going to make steaks actually for tonight, but we thought I was going to be off. I got 45 hours in 4 days, and I still got another about 10 hours to go tonight. So I'm not going to be home, so we decided we'll do steaks tomorrow night. Tomorrow's my day off. So hopefully I'll have tomorrow and Sunday both off to just kind of relax and do next to nothing. That is true. We seem to go a little longer these years than we used to. The kid's great-grandmother, she passed away, I think it was December 9th. She almost made 103 Christmases. She was 103 years old. Absolutely amazing life she lived. Do you stream on the game also, or you just play it? "103 is amazing. She has seen a lot of stuff. She was born 1916, right in the middle of the First World War. Boy, she can remember all the old stories from way back when, but she was pretty forgetful of things that happened 15 seconds ago." I'm up to 61 subscribers now. I thought I was going to do the streaming thing probably a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I said, nah, I'm not good enough at this game, and I'm still not a teacher of the game. I play the way I play. Some people play totally different. Some people play totally crappy compared to I play, and some are just outstanding. I just now noticed on my screen he said nice shot. But I don't claim to be a teacher on this. Some shots you may see, you're like, hey, I might try that. Some shots you're going to see me do and don't do that. Some are not good. I just enjoy the game. I got 3 accounts on it now, and I think it's a fun, kind of an addicting game. If anybody watching is looking for a clan to move over to, no pressure. It's called Bubba Clan. We have some openings available. We're not into pushing people to play. You can come in and play tournaments. You can come in and play grinding only. You can do them both. But we don't force nobody to do nothing. There's no set points. We're in Expert 3. And we just share shots and do all that kind of fun stuff and try to encourage one another. We got some players that struggle, some players that are absolutely amazing. I have, you can see 2 gold medals on my name, going back to what you're saying here on the ring part. And I've always guesstimated where to put my rings to take my shots. Have always done that, and I won my gold banners and rookie and pro. Pro was this past Christmas. I just won that one, and I knew nothing of the ring system. I kept asking around, how do you learn this ring system? And one thing led to another. It was actually, if you watch Hank, I'm sure you've seen Hank. He is the one that talked me into downloading Golf Clash Notebook. Shoot. That's going in the sand. No, I didn't go in it. He talked me into downloading Golf Clash Notebook. It's $3.99. It's not going to make or break the bank. It's a one-time fee. And my shots have gotten so much crisper, so much nicer compared to my guesstimates. If somebody beats me by a foot, it's because they use that Golf Clash notebook or the ring system for the Golf Clash, whatever they call that other one. It really made a difference. That's what I'm using now. I have Golf Clash notebook downloaded on my iPad Pro or Mini, whatever you call this, iPad Air 2. It's the older version of iPad. And my wife got me for Christmas an iPad Pro, third generation 12.9-inch screen. So download it on a separate device, whether it be a phone or another tablet. And I got brought up, so now I got 5.4. We're probably looking at about a negative 5% upgrade. And for around a mid distance, it's telling me I'm going to want to move about 2 rings, which I don't really need to move. It's pretty much straight on winds. Just go past the hole of hair. And hit great. Son of a buck. That was my fault. Wow. That's when I want to just punch the desk. I should have stole your name. I should change my name from ITSJBTV to just Stupid Great Shot. You're talking about overlay with the coming out of the side of the screen. I've seen that. I personally like it off my screen and on this other iPad. That's where I downloaded it to that. I'd have to buy it again to put it onto this iPad. I like it over here. I take both iPads to work. If I get a chance to play a little bit when I'm working, I can turn the little iPad on with the notebook on, and then that's what I'm doing here. It's sitting on my desk. Now I can just punch in the numbers and go. This is where you almost feel it. You do that great shot. I gave the opponent the chance to come back and put it into a shootout. And I know he's going to shoot a great shot. I know it's going to happen. You give them an inch, they take the whole game. What level do you pray? What level do you play in? I tried a expert once. Holy crap. That wind is insane and it's expensive. And I don't have a lot of specialty golf balls, so I'm sticking with pro for a while. Get up there. That's what I do. I tried Tor 9 a couple times. Take a peek here. I got 159 trophies out of Tor 9, but 2 million coins taking that risk, and I've only got 81 million. I didn't know that. I'll check that out, and I might end up liking it better where it comes out of this side of the screen. I'm not sure. I'd have to kind of look and see how I feel about that. I definitely like it is separated. I might like it better over there. But sitting here, I've made 384 million in coins, and I've only got 81 to play. Makes me a little nervous on playing these higher tours, and especially the expert level of tournaments. That's just so flipping expensive on that. 9 holes in the opening, 18 holes in the qualifier, and 18 holes in the final round. And if you ain't winning any shootouts, you're losing a lot of coins. And when you say slide over, you're talking about where it comes out of the side of the screen, I'm assuming. Because that slide bar on the notebook, whatever that thing is, I don't use that. I just, when I reset everything to zeros, it starts at 50% and I leave it alone. I hear what's his name, Daniel and Fenzel and all them guys playing this thing. I'm going to do a 72% slider, whatever that means. I'll check that out. I'll see if I can sign on to it later on when I'm at work and see if it'll come over to this side of the thing, and I'll try it out and see how I feel with it. Tor 9, and for me, it's just the wins are a little bit different. They're definitely a lot stronger than Tor 8s. The issue I run into is the specialty balls. I just don't have very many of them to knock that win down. Right in the rough. Awesome. I'll look into that and I'll see about it, see if I can. It seems like it may be easier to just pull that little thing out to the side versus reaching over and getting to the other iPad and punching in numbers and coming back to your main screen. Six. Wow, that went a lot more right than I thought it would. Yeah, it definitely paid. I'd have to look again. I think I finished 67th place or something. Oh, wrong name. The one I played in, yeah, 67th place. I guess that's not horrible for my first time trying it. I got a pretty decent amount of coins back and definitely got a lot of clan points for that. The payout's a lot different from rookie to pro to expert and all that stuff. I'll be Hey, mind. I thought I was still talking with Mr. Great Shot. I just kept looking at the sayings. I wasn't looking at the name. Thanks for coming in saying hey. That could possibly help me with the upgrade of some of the better clubs. I'm almost 50 years old. I'll be 50 in November. I'll be 72 before I get an APOC 5. This game is horrible for getting the good clubs out there for some of us. I think a lot of people just absolutely buy their stuff that they're getting because they get so love it up so fast and APOCs and stuff. I just don't understand. They got to be buying gems. Stop, ball. You jackass. Whatever. Freaking hill. I've said that many times. I've told Playdemic they're full of it so many times it's not even funny. I said, you guys want to say that these chests are all random, you're full of crap. Anybody that pays you a couple bucks for something, they're getting better stuff. I don't care what they say about it. 99% of us know that. If you pay, you get rewarded. If you don't, you get punished. And I love Torrade, all the wind blowing in your face. 306 mile an hour every stinking hole. I got a few trophies in Tour 9, but it's expensive if you're losing. I got 3. I've got ITSJBTV, Big Bubba, and Guess Who. So I got those 3 accounts. I play ITSJBTV and Big Bubba in tournaments. Guess Who is just my baby account, just for fun. I do try to build it up as much as possible, but I just play 2 accounts in tournaments. I don't have time. My job is stupid busy all the time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was a little bit lucky. If I'd have hooked into the tree, to stayed in the tree. That's crazy. I know several people with that many kind of accounts, and they play them in tournaments. It's kind of like my job. I've got a wife and a life outside of my job, and I got a wife and a life outside of the game. And my wife and I both are concealed weapon holder permits. We have permits for guns, and I have several of them, and my wife knows how to use them. And if I played that many accounts, she would probably use one. I could play Angry Birds, I could play Tetris, I could play Pac-Man, I could play anything I want. If she comes in the room and I'm playing Golf Clash, she'll go, "Oh, you're playing golf." I Even on the tournament week, it's hard to get the tournament in because I'm a professional chauffeur. I drive super famous rich people, and I drive sometimes just regular 11.8 in my face. Kiss my ass. But back to what I was saying, I drive like John Travolta, Sir Richard Branson, Serena Williams, NFL players, owners, and coaches, all the wrestling people, all this stuff. And my job is busy often, and sometimes it's not busy. But the past couple, about past month now, it's been crazy. I got 45 hours in 4 days. I got another about 10 hours to work today. Just can't seem to get a whole lot of time to play too much. And if I get a break in between calls where I've got an hour or two, then I might try to get a couple games in. And that's sometimes I can't even stream the tournaments or something because I'm new with streaming. I've got 61 whopping woohoo, but I appreciate every single 61 of them subscribers. But it's hard to do like RJ and Neo and all these different people that stream. They have like set days that they do this. I can't set days. I don't have the free time to be able to do that. I gotta kind of hope I'm able to get on to do it. 3. This is going to be a stupid shot. I smell it. Bad stuff happening. This is going to be ugly, so don't pay no mind to this. That works. Get your passengers to play the account for you. Some of them might. Some of them are absolute pricks, but some of them might say, hey, give me the iPad. I'll take over for you. Yeah, like now, it's 11:30. Now I done forgot what time I got to leave. Checking my phone here real quick to see my schedule. So I got to leave here around 1. I'm scheduled to work from 2 to about 11:45 to midnight time. So I figured I'd get a few games in just to help the clan out some, hopefully win a few points and get some time on the YouTube, getting used to it. I got a camera and all. I turned it off today. You can see in my eyes I'm tired. Some days I'll drive 150, 200 miles. Other days I'm driving 600, 700 miles. It's a lot of driving and sometimes a lot of walking. Yes, sir, Mr. Great Shot. Have a hopefully positive appointment, whatever it's for. Thank you again for coming in, buddy. I appreciate it. Knuckles back at you, even though you can't see me. Now, mine puck, I'll say it that way. How does your 8 accounts go? That's a full week of work. Do you stream those or do you just play? I hope so. Thumbs back up to you, man. I appreciate it again. I didn't mean to hit exit. I really appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me. You stream 1 account. I got 5 golds in pro. And a golden expert, your 20th. Wow. Thanks for the booms, man. Appreciate that. Thank you, sir. I'm definitely not the caliber you are of player. I can't say all that stuff. I had 2 sleepless nights since I've been playing this game. Way back in the Community Cup tournament, I got my rookie first gold ever, and then last Christmas, I won the last Christmas tournament with my gold. Boy, those were sleepless nights thinking somebody was going to take me down. Those were 2 exciting days for me in this game. And congratulations on 5 of them. That's impressive. After this is over, is that your streaming name, or do you have a certain name for streaming? I'll go in and check you out. And to be honest, it depends on how the customer's treating me on how I drive. I wish we could ask if they're going to tip in the beginning. If they're not, I'll drive a little worse. All right, when I get done with this, I'm going to play just a couple more so I can get something to eat and get myself together and ready for work. But I will definitely click on the little buttons there next to your name and check it out. Didn't want to do that. This is going to make for a long second shot. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We've been working, my wife and I have been kind of working kind of diligently on it, trying to get my name put out there a little bit. I've been going in with like RJ and even Fenzel actually. Fenzel promoted me probably about 3 weeks ago. I was talking with him in his stream and told him I was looking into doing it, and he was telling everybody, I don't know who he is, so I don't know what kind of content he's got. And at the time, I didn't have anything really. He said, come take a look, and it got a few extra people in for me. Everything helps, everything counts, and I appreciate it. Everybody says it's the first 100 that's the hardest. I'm kind of believing it. When I first started this game, probably 2 years ago, a buddy of mine told me about it. He was on Facebook and he sent me a message, and I said, forget it, I'll try it. I downloaded the game. I get all the basic clubs, basic golf ball, all that fun stuff. Knew nothing about the game. and he had an extra mile, I think a 3 at the time, and he had the Marlin golf balls and stuff to choose from, and all of his clubs were upgraded. They were what I know now to be crap clubs, but they were better than beginner. And he just took all my coins. I said, this game sucks. I can't beat you. You got all these special clubs and golf balls, and I got all these basic stuff. I didn't know nothing about the game, so I just deleted it. I said, I'm not playing that no more. Now, I know 3 accounts ain't a lot, but to me it's a lot. I don't play the game very often. Or didn't used to. Now I play it probably more than my wife wants me to play. Six, 2. Every time I adjust this way, for some reason, I either hit great or I hit the rough. Now, as soon as I get done with this, you'll have 53. And I wonder if back then when I started this game, if I wouldn't have stuck with it, maybe around now I'd have an APOC 5 on that account that I gave up. I'm telling you, there's no chance I'm going to have an APOC 5 anytime soon. I'm a long ways from it. I finally, on my Big Bubba name, I just about 5 days ago got leveled to a Thor's Hammer 6. I was blown away. I almost wanted to cry. And like it says in one of the pictures up here on the screen, whether you're married, dating, gay, whatever you may be, hope you're having a great Valentine's Day with your person that you're with. None of that stuff bothers me whatsoever. One of my best friends is a gay guy. We get along great. He's one of my best friends, actually. That's trouble. Dum da dum dum. Playdemic and their wonderful pushes. Every time I get to 7 on a pin chest, the next hole sucks. Every single time. And it's not coincidence. It is not a coincidence. I want a job with them so I can see how bad they cheat and then come back and do a stream and tell everybody the truth of how they cheat. Hit the fairway so you're good to go, buddy. There you go. That sounds like a plan. I thank you and any and everybody that comes in to hang out and just doing nothing, just hanging out. And I appreciate you coming in and spending the time with me. Nice to get to meet you. I don't remember seeing the name unless you come in on other names once in a while. But again, I will be in there subscribing. You'll have 53 after I get over there. Maybe somebody watching saw us talking. You may have that already. But hope you have a good rest of the Valentine's Day. I will be going to work soon, and can't see me on my camera, but I just did a cheers to you. Drink one for me. I can't drink while I'm working, and I don't normally drink when I'm not working, but work lately has been making me want to drink. Well, unless a miracle happens, this one won this game. He got it. Well, I appreciate you lurking around and finding me. How you doing, Rick? You got that right. All the holidays are made up. Every one of them are made up. They're all gimmicks just to get money into the stores. My wife said, do not get me flowers and candy. So I did not get her flowers. I got her some candies. Regular candies, just mint M&Ms. She likes those things. I always get her a funny card and I get her a serious card. And when I was paying for everything, I also got her just a $50 Amazon gift card so she can buy some crafts for this thing. One of my pictures shows a t-shirt she made me. She's got that thing called a cricket. I got her for Christmas. And she makes things like that with the cricket machine. Man, that's barely gonna make that over that if it does. So I got her those things, and then when they ring this stuff up, $8 for a flipping card. Oh, screw you. Jesus Christ. Unlucky shit. Take, how you doing, buddy? Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Hope it's a good one. I don't think Tour 8's got the new holes in it. I think it's 9 and 11. And I definitely can't play 11. And Tour 9's still a little thick for my blood. Yeah. I have 7 pin chests, and when I get to 7 Playdemic, it takes me 5 tries to get the 8th one. They're so good at preventing you from getting things. Yeehaw. It wouldn't be so bad to get the 8th one if Playdemic didn't have their little fingers in your game. When them son of a pucks put their freaking fingers on my game, that's when I can't beat nobody and can't do nothing right. It's funny how as soon as I get to 7, every single time I could switch my account and go to the next one. When I get to 7, I can't do nothing right. Like I was saying earlier, it's not a coincidence. It's something in the game that they do to mess with you. I'm bald by choice. I shave my head bald. I've been shaving for about 25 years now. I wish my hair would just fall out and stop growing back. What did I miss here? Hit the cat statue in a shootout on purpose. I don't know much yet about the holes. I was listening to a Tommy video yesterday getting some percentages, but I didn't get to see any of the holes. I was in the middle of doing some stuff and I just had the video playing. I have no idea what the cat statue is. That was close. From what I heard Tommy talking about with the new holes, the par fives are tough. Almost next to impossible on any of them to albatross, and he said it's going to be difficult to get the eagles on them. And if anybody in here, I'm sure most of y'all are already in clans and what have you, but if you're looking for one, by all means, we have 4 spots available in Bubba Clan. I'm showing the page of it now. We're in Expert 3. We've been stuck here for 2 seasons, but we do have some lower players that have some issues. Thank you. I appreciate that. The clan's open. If somebody wants to come over, just send us an invite and I'll bring you in. No pushing whatsoever. We just ask that you don't sit for 30 days at a time. That's all we ask. You can play tournaments, you can play grinding, play them both. Play whenever you can. It's no pressure on my side of my team. Yes, that is my real address. BigBubbleWhoopAss@yahoo.com. I've had that since Windows 95 dial-up. You do the same, Mind. I appreciate you coming in, buddy. And again, I am going to go on my phone real quick, and I'm going to look your name up. P-H-U-C-K. You now have 53, Mind. Even with my work, that's the Yahoo. The mail that I use is the Yahoo. I have a Gmail account for my other name, Guess Who, that I use. It was back when I was the manager of a tow truck company. So Big Bubba isn't my name for the Yahoo. It's the ITSJBTV. I've probably got 20 different Yahoo emails, but I only use the one. And then I have my work email that they email me on occasions with. But I've been using that Yahoo email. I was a bouncer back in my younger years for 14 years. And everything Bubba was taken up. And I tried Big Bubba. I tried all these, names, and they were all taken up. And I had to kick ass once in a while. So Big Bubba Whoop Ass tried it out and it accepted it, and I've had it ever since. I wish I could retire. It's going to be a little while. My dad just retired, I think, 2, maybe 3 years ago now. My parents are 69. Sucks on my baby account. I don't have enough maxed out clubs to hardly ever get to use the pyramid. But again, if anybody's interested and they'd like to come over, Plan's got 4 spots open if anybody'd like to come in. We got some players that what I consider play a lot. We're not a C100 kind of group. 68 next month. I'll be 50 in November, if that means anything. So kinda, sorta. You could be my dad. My mom and dad are both 69. Mom's is coming up in October. Dad is coming up in May. They'll be 70 this year. But guys, and anybody that may be here, I see 6 people showing, and I'm talking with 2, so I'm not sure who the other people are in. Nobody's come in to say hey. If you're in and not in the chat, if you want to come in and say hey for a quick second, I'm getting ready to take off. I am going to start getting myself together and ready. I got to go to work soon. Anybody and everybody that is actually here and been hanging out with me, it's greatly appreciated. I've heard that name. Well, I hope everybody has a great rest of the day. I hope you enjoy your weekend. And the Winter Major Tournament coming up Monday. Nothing wrong with eating cake. I like my cake. My wife and I have been doing low carb for quite a while. But here lately we have been off of that. Not eating stuff we probably should be, put on a few extra pounds, but nowhere near back to where I was. I'm not going to gain that weight back. That was horrible. But I appreciate that, Rick. Thank you very much. And Take, I appreciate you coming in and hanging out also. I'm going to get off here and start getting myself ready for work. Huge background, 19th hole streamer. Okay, I think that's where I've seen it from. I've seen it several people with the 19th hole. That was a group that RJ used to be with, I think, wasn't it? And he ended up leaving. You too, man. You have a good weekend and enjoy it. I am not a member of that on the Facebook. The only thing I have anything Facebook wise is Bubba Clan Golf Clash. I made that when we did I made the group name for Bubba Clan, and that way all the guys could come in and be a part of that. We could all become friends on our regular Facebook pages, and then we could all share coins and stuff together to help out those in need. We get some that lose all their coins trying to grind, and then next thing you know, they don't have enough to play in the tournament, and we can at least go in there and maybe play them 3 games of some friendlies on Tour 4 or something and give them the game and give them enough to play the tournament. But I will, I'll look it up as long as they're not nice to people that aren't part of the 19th hole. Awesome. I'll look it up. When I get off of here, I'll go straight to Facebook and I'll look it up. So I'm going to get off of here, man. I appreciate everything. Thanks for hanging out with me. And enjoy the rest of your Valentine Day with whoever you may be with. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. I know I'm going to, because I'm supposed to be off for the weekend. So you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you on tournament time. And my screen just went off. Where'd it go? There it is. Have a good weekend.